This bold individual tried to tell the judge that he unintentionally harmed someone, but of course, the judge isn't going to believe that.
Okay, this was an incident that occurred, and I believe you told me it was purely an accident, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any relationship with this woman?
No, sir.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I mean, he's pled to assault, is that correct?
That's correct.
I don't understand how assault is accidental.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yes, I mean, because
Oh,
you're
talking
saying
to
it
me.
was an
Oh.
accident. I don't know how you someone accidentally.
Oh, no, it was a misunderstanding.
How is someone a misunderstanding?
We was working on a business plan, a business deal, and I guess her feelings got more involved in. She was trying to carry on a relationship.
You also said she did it to herself.
Yes, I didn't touch her.
So it's your position that she herself.
Yes.
I don't understand how someone is an accident or how someone is a misunderstanding. Mr. Jackson, I want you to know, I did look at everything. I just don't think that you're a good candidate for probation. And I'll sentence you to 6 years in the prison. All right, you entered a plea on April 19th of no contest, and you applied for probation, and you entered a plea on the offense of assault, family strangulation. Punishments to be assessed at a cap of 7 years. The state opposes your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State? Defense?
I have, Your Honor.
All right. State, do you have any witnesses?
State has no witnesses.
Defense, any witnesses?
Just my client, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state your name for the record.
Demetri Jackson.
All right, you can lower your hand. Defense?
Can you please state your name for the record?
Demetri Jackson.
Okay. Dimitri, you've applied for probation in this case, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell the court why you think you should be getting probation?
I'm very deserving of a second chance, and I want to be more helpful for my kids. Wow. It helped me stay more focused while I'm trying to rebuild what I lost for my kids.
Okay, this was an incident that occurred, and I believe you told me it was purely an accident, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any relationship with this woman?
No, sir.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, he's pled to assault, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes.
I don't understand how assault is accidental.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yes, I mean, because
Oh,
you're
sorry.
saying it was an
Oh.
accident. I don't know how you someone accidentally.
Oh, no, it was a misunderstanding. I mean, it was a misunderstanding.
How is someone a misunderstanding? And mind you, I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't understand how someone is an accident or how someone is a misunderstanding. Now, if somebody said me and you thought you heard them say me and then you proceed to them, I can understand, oh, that's a misunderstanding. I thought you were telling me to you, but you didn't. So I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from.
I think you're referring to the whole incident. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're referring to the incident, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have any kind of relationship with this woman?
No, I didn't.
Okay. How did this come about? Did she feel that she had a relationship with you, or what? Can you explain that to the court?
We was working on a business plan, and I guess her feelings got more in tune. She was trying to be more than what I was supposed to, not that more. So
I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying.
I said, we was working on a business plan, a business deal, and I guess her feelings got more involved in. She was trying to carry on a relationship, a business relationship with him. So, I mean, I feel like she was posting her son. Like, I mean,
And if the court puts you on probation, how do you think this would help you and help your family?
it allowed me to rebuild what was taken away from me, like literally robbed me. So, you know, it's the steps I have to take. I mean, for me to be out here with my kids. I mean, I do whatever I have to take. I mean, I promise my kids that I will give them a remainder of my years. I mean, be dedication to them than what I've given them in the past.
No further questions.
So you said that this was all a misunderstanding, and I was reading in the PSI that you also said she did it to herself. Did you recall telling the PSI person that she did the thing to herself?
Yes, because I didn't touch it. I mean,
Okay, so it's your position that she herself.
yes.
Okay, and you told the TAP evaluation officer that you smoke 8 blunts on a daily basis. Do you recall telling him that?
I used to.
Do you still smoke 8 blunts on a daily basis?
No, sir.
Okay. And do you think you have a problem or need treatment?
No, sir.
Okay. And have you been on probation before?
Yes, sir.
Have you always completed your probation successfully?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've never had to have your probation extended?
I was on probation one time. I don't think so.
You've only been on probation once?
Yeah.
So were you put on probation in 1995 for assault bodily injury?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
So if the PSI says that you were, is that correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Okay. And you weren't put on probation in 2004 for possession of controlled substance, PG1, 1 to 4 grams?
Question number.
So if the PSI says that, the PSI is 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you weren't put on probation for driving while your license was suspended in 2000?
Yes.
That was the time you were on probation?
No, it's in 1994.
Okay. So the
Never.
2000 for,
I was on parole. I was in prison for parole. I was on parole.
which year did you go to prison?
2006.
But before that, no probation?
No probation.
Okay. So you were never revoked from probation
No.
before that? Okay. No further questions.
All right, any follow-up question?
No, Your Honor. Rest.
All right, the court will hear argument. State.
Your Honor, I think according to the PSI, he has been on probation many times. He's been revoked from probation many times. I think he's come to the court and he's misrepresented his criminal history. Furthermore, he's minimizing his guilt. He says that he didn't do it. He says it's a misunderstanding. He even told the PSI officer that she herself and that any injuries she might have had, she caused to herself. I will also point out that to the extent that defense tries to argue he had a rough upbringing, he told the PSI officer that his childhood was blessed and that he doesn't need any kind of treatment. He also said he doesn't see how probation is going to help him, but he'll try. I think this is someone who doesn't want probation, doesn't want the kinds of services that are available to help improve somebody's life while they're on probation. And for that reason, the state is asking that you meet the cap at 7 years.
All right, defense.
No, you can't.
All right, if he wants to say something, I'm fine with him saying something.
You want to say
Counsel.
something? Go ahead.
When he was saying about it wouldn't help me. I was talking about the treatment of the classes, not as for the probation. The lady had called me again yesterday from the PSI, letting me know that she was typing too fast and some of the words got mixed up. And she called me again yesterday and was asking me more questions. Because when I did my PSI, she really wasn't understanding what I was saying. Before it's what she typed on the paper.
Okay. All right, defense.
Well, Your Honor, I think this case has been going on for quite a while. He hasn't been in any further trouble, Your Honor. I think this was an incident that occurred because I think the lady thought that she had a relationship with him and he did not want to. We're asking the court to put him on probation. I believe he knows that probation will help him. He'd like to do what he can to get a job. do what he can for his family and be there for his family. So we're asking the court to place him on probation.
All right. Mr. Jackson, I want you to know, I did look at everything. I just don't think that you're a good candidate for probation. What I'm going to do is find you guilty, and the previous judge found you guilty. Going to sentence you to $500 fine, time and money run concurrent. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Elizabeth Dahl. Take in consideration 2020 CR 2357, and I'll sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, Mr. Jackson, if you want, I can ask that you be referred to the therapeutic community. It does not increase the length of time that you're in custody, but it may be able to help you with any issues you may have. Do you understand? Would you like that or no?
Yes, I was trying to understand because.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
This mother gave up all 7 of her children for addiction, leading the judge to intervene and correct her path.
How many children do you have?
I have 7.
All right, and now you have a baby on the way?
Yes.
I'm assuming there was a CPS case? And what happened with the CPS case?
I voluntarily signed over my rights. It was either the state took them or they voluntarily signed
No.
over my rights.
Child Protective Services, that's not the way it works. So how often are you using?
Well, I was using it often when they took away my kids, but when I signed them over.
See, now this is where the dishonesty come in. I asked you, why were your rights taken away from you? And what did you tell me? Housing. Now you come back with, I was using when they took my children away. And I don't know why you're getting attitude with me. You haven't raised any of your children. None of your children are with you. You have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and none of them are with you. You're not raising them. You haven't been working. You just told me in 5 years. Now you have a baby on the way. I'm going to sentence her to 4 years deferred adjudication.